Louisiana beer reviews. Aldager, united by flavor, amber lager. So the Aldager is a new beer introduced in 2022. It is produced and bottled by State of Brewing, Waunakee, Wisconsin. For Aldi. So I guess they're combining Aldi and lager, Aldager. And they're showing a sword and a beer barrel. Oh, well, whatever this is supposed to be. There's no list. There's a listing for it on Beer Advocate and Ratepayer, but there's not enough scores to give it an average. Untapped has it with a few check-ins. I don't remember their score, and there are about 6 video reviews for it. So, Prycat. There's a lot of beers coming out of Waunakee, Wisconsin. Contracts for Trader Joe's, who's owned by Aldi, and Aldi's, and other places. So they're usually pretty high quality. This is very bubbly. There's bubbles everywhere, and this glass is clean. So it's just the beer itself. Just, of course, this glass is very old, so there's probably a lot of surface area on the inside and out. A lot of etching just from scratches, and it's a thick, spongy white head. And I guess they're trying to mimic, say, like Samuel Adams Boston Lager, because that's the old mid-80s amber lager classic, and they're using similar red, white, and blue color scheme. So Aldager, however you want to say it. It's like however you want to drink it. Narrow brim, tall glass, or a fatter schooner type glass. Ingredients, they don't have anything. They have it listed on the Aldi website, but they don't really say too much about it, except that it's a good beer. $7.99 for the 6-pack. Not picking up much aroma, just faint grains, cereal grains. Honestly, I'm not picking up anything too distinctive. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. Best by September 3rd, 2023. So probably has a year date on it. So probably bottled on September 3rd, 2022. It has pretty strong bitterness units like Samuel Adams Boston Lager. Like I'm thinking around 26 bitterness units. Some roasted barley malt, or let's say toasted barley malt, like a brown bread crust. It's got a little caramel flavor in it, yeasty caramel flavor. A little nuttiness like pecan. Medium bodied, crisp finish. Three out of 5 bitterness units. 3 out of 5 hop cones, I should say. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes, so it's more bitter than sweet, actually. Now, if they had breadiness units, which is like the maltiness, it would be 4 out of 5 bread loaves. The international enjoyment units are very high. So, yeah, it's a private label. No, I don't really care. It's still a craft beer. State of Brewing, Campanology Brewing, Octopi Brewing. I think it's all actually Octopi is the actual name of the company. But when they do these contracts for store chains, they'll use an alias name, like Sazerac Liquor Company does. they'll have like County Line Distilling, the Founders Distillery, the Founders Distilling Company, Legacy Distilling, IWA Distilling. So you'll see that with beer a lot. I mean, with liquor a lot and with beer a lot. This is very pleasant. I mean, they did a great job. I hope they're all. The Aldi just opened this week here. Okay, so their beer selection was 2 things so far. I wanted their pumpkin beer, but they had this Aldager and like a Not Your Father's Root beer competitor. Can't remember the name of it. Black and white label from La Crosse, Wisconsin. Oh, and I think that's where the Not Your Father's is made many times. So, but I didn't want any more of that stuff. I was like, oh, come on. So I'll just check back in a few days, see if they got the pumpkin. Off flavors, none. Downside, none. I mean, I wish it was $5.99 a 6-pack, but you know, that's an outlandish wish this day and age. $7.99 is a great price for 2022. It's got more flavor and character than, say, a Yuengling traditional lager, I'll tell you that. Is it as good as Samuel Adams Boston Lager? Yes, I would say so. Now, a blind taste test, I'd have to check it out, but I'm not that concerned about it, really. And then I gotta drink all that beer, so I don't. It's easier to do liquor taste challenges because you know you just pour. I'll just pour a little bit, then I'm done with it. And you know I just put it back on the shelf. It's not gonna go flat like beer. So beer is more problematic. We're trying to manage it. So that's it. It's a solid A. I like to keep testing beers that are coming out A. Oh, this is an A. This is an A. This is an A minus. This is a solid high A, heading toward A plus, and then it just keeps coming out that way. I like that. Is it grade inflation coming from me like they do in public schools? No, it's not grade inflation. It's what the beers are earning. That's a good thing when you're getting a lot of high quality beers, one after the other, one after the other. I'm not complaining. So 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Waunakee, Wisconsin and tour the Octopi Contract Beer Brewery.